Welcome, sports fans. Thanks. We are nearly...
Well, guys, we know it's been a journey.
Great reporting as always, David. AI really credits Tatum for his development.
Yeah, and, I remember Tatum when he was in the league, a very smart player, and it's nice to see he is guiding others, finding their way.
Checked in for Frazier. Allen's checked in for the Bulls. Taking a look at the Bulls, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Parker out there with Carter, and it's Allen in at the small forward. Parker with the bounce pass. 11 feet away, and that's good for two.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Randall left side. Moore outside. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Dunn. 5 to shoot. Top of the key, and it goes down 2 points. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Allen over Miller. Miller grabs the miss.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
Leaps for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And checking out Chicago, they're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Allen, that's good. Here's Holiday. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. Randall with the ball. Moore outside. Fires from deep. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Dunn kicks to Allen. Over Miller. Let's go. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Pass to Davis. Moore outside. Miller finds Moore. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Allen. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. 4th, the Bulls.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Here's Holiday. Rebound by Parker.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Miller kicks to Holiday. And the pass to Randall. And no good. Good D by Parker. Bulls trail by 9. Allen up top. The dish now to Parker. Back to Allen. Over Miller. Parker trying to free himself up. That's good from Allen on the assist by Parker.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Holiday, the pass to Randall. Got a piece of it. Outside Holiday. The shot hits the jumper in space. Holiday's got 7. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Well, Greg, Anthony Davis with so much talent, it's easy to take Drew Holiday for granted.
I mean, I think Holiday is the catalyst in terms of this team's ability to create and really put pressure on an offense. It has improved his scoring and become a very efficient option at that guard spot. Has always been selective with his shots, but now is pressing a bit more to get involved, and more aggression from him, I think, has helped this production.
Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. So for the Pelicans, Mirotic is checked in for Randall, and Ian Clark subbed in for Darius Miller. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. Bobby Portis comes in for Jabari Parker. Justin Holiday's checked in for Levine, and it's Payne in for Dunn. Allen kicks to Holiday. Fires from the wing. Allen, that's good. He's got 10.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Holiday finds Mirotic. Shoots over Portis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Holiday, the pass to Allen. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the story of that game was their terrific rhythm on the offensive end.
Yeah, I thought they were terrific at getting the ball moving. Played so well together that night. Really shared the ball and looked for each other at a high level.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Great awareness of the clock.
And so it's New Orleans. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight.
That's something I relish.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense, on every possession.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
And you know what, Greg? It looks like they have an advantage there. I mean, I liked how they've made an effort, really a concentrated effort, to hit that glass.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Robin Lopez out there with Portis. Then there's Allen. Then it's Payne, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. And Holiday kicks to Moore. New Orleans moving the ball around. 2 points. That one goes. Mirotic just got the first basket of the second quarter for New Orleans.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. Killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Here's Allen. Over Moore. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Allen.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Holiday finds Mirotic. Outside Holiday. Moore in the corner. Tries from 16. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Here's Payne, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against New Orleans. Chicago shooting their third and fourth. Now here's Levine. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Zach LaVine. 4th in free throw percentage. and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Here's Allen. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
Holiday against Dunn. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Pelicans.
And really, the long ball hadn't been a big factor for him. Not a lot of attempts, not a lot of makes either. Nothing wrong, though, with probing inside on days when the shots aren't falling.
Clock at 6. Outside Holiday. From deep.
And it's like a switch flipped between quarters. He's gone from a terrific first to a scoreless second.
And, you know, even with him struggling, they're still up. But they need him to find his rhythm soon.
Levine kicks to Dunn. Pass to Levine. Back to Allen. Feeds away. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14. So it's the Pelicans now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Miller surveying the floor. Back to Holiday. Overdone. And again, no good by New Orleans. Chicago's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. It's good from long range.
All right, well, we talk about floor spacing, Kevin. You hear it all the time. This is what Levine gives you. Because of his range on the jump shot, you've got to honor him when he's on the floor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Dunn kicks to Allen. Dishes to Carter. Passes to Dunn. Down low and stolen by Miller. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Parker dishes to Allen. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Levine passes to Carter. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
But they'll get another chance. Allen outside. He dishes it to Carter. Back to Allen. No good there. Good D by Miller. Parker against Randall. Bucket is good. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. Those big shoulders, that muscular body.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at the big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Davis. Diallo comes in for Julius Randle. Mirotic is checked in for Darius Miller. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Tim Frazier. And It's tied up with that one. Fans can see what a team is doing on the court, but they can't see behind the scenes. Clark, in your experience, what are some of the hallmarks of a team with great locker room chemistry?
Yeah, it varies from team to team. You've got various personalities, but I think the one common theme is really a respect for each other and a willingness to sacrifice for each other. That creates an atmosphere for people to be their best. The teams that have good chemistry, there may be friction, there may be drama, but underneath any of that is a real respect for each other and a commitment to sacrificing for each other.
Holiday and Moore, the guards. Mirotic out there with Diallo. And it's Okafor in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And last season, a bit of a breakout from Mirotic. Saw a huge jump in his production and shot a career best from the floor. Across the board, he was a completely changed player despite what was a turbulent season. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And with Mirotic, Greg, as you alluded, his year last year had a lot of ups and downs.
He missed a good stretch of the season with that broken jaw from the fight he had with a teammate, and then the trade demands to get out of Chicago shortly after coming back. And despite all this, his defensive rebounding were dramatically improved and really a key contributor on offense.
Holiday kicks to Mirotic and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Chicago, 3 games behind.
And for the Bulls, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
They seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
Allen finds Portis. Back to Allen. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Holiday dishes to Moore. Here's Diallo, defended by Portis. Mirotic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Allen, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. For Chicago, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Moore with it, now guarded by Dunn. And Moore kicks to Mirotic. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Holiday. Fades back, and it's good. 2 points. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Moore passes to Mirotic. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Dunn attacking. Inside. Back to Allen. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Bulls have gone 9 of 13 from the line. To the middle. And Allen with the block. Holiday attacking. Count the basket. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Holiday. Right side Mirotic. Back to Holiday. A 3. No good on that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pelicans lead by 3. From New Orleans. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
On a little roll here, okay? Got a good.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. New Orleans leading by 3. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Holiday team up in the backcourt. Robin Lopez out there with Parker, and it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so Moore nails both of them. Now Dunn. Kicks to Lopez. Allen outside. Holiday against Moore. Here's Allen. Over Holiday. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Allen.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Good D by Miller. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Mirotic to the inside. No good from Moore.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Dunn dishes to Allen. Back to Dunn. He kicks it to Parker. And Davis sends it back. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Mirotic. Good D by Parker. Bulls trail by 5. To the middle. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Mirotic.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Miller outside. Fires from the corner. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to Parker. Here's Holiday. Dunn passes to Allen. Can't connect from short range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Mirotic's shot is off. Bulls trail by 7. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Frazier, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Dean comes in for Justin Holiday. Dunn kicks to Allen. Back to Dunn. And there's the feed to Allen. And stolen by Miller. Frazier scanning the floor. The dish to Holiday. Parker against Mirotic. And stolen by Dunn. Outside, Levine. Holiday brings the double team. Allen finds Levine. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up. Here is Parker. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Allen dishes to Parker. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Parker's got 7 now in this quarter.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Frazier kicks to Mirotic. Pass to Randall. Over Parker. Randall no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Parker outside. Another one falls for Chicago.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Randall outside. Inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Dunn passes to Carter. To the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Darius Miller, he's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Julius Randle. Outside Holiday. Mirotic finds Holiday. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Mirotic. Miller against Allen. Miller, the pass to Mirotic. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. A fadeaway. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
Allen right side and stolen by Miller. Over Allen. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 1:29 left in the fourth. Feeds it to Carter. Dishes it to Allen. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Mirotic against Parker. There's Levine. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Holiday. Here's Davis. It falls.
No question about it. Touch is with Anthony Davis.
55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Parker outside to tie it up. Count it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing them deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The score knotted at 97. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys.
Thank you, David. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the game. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine against Frazier. Levine dishes to Allen. Mirotic grabs the miss, and now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul would make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
So New Orleans wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted.